Dear friends, welcome back. The machine I'm going to do together with you in this video would be InfoSec Warrior CTF1. The link will be added into the description section below. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough talk, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. Netdiscover, and we can hit enter. So as you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 136. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the port and surface scanning with the Nmap. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just get out its result. As you can see, I use the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the Nmap scanning, we can tell that the target has 2 open port numbers in total. So what are we going to do next? Because the SSH service, although this version is very old, but I don't think we can find any, appropriate exploit or vulnerability for this particular version. So we just ignore this service at this moment for now. So next, we need to make immersion with the web application, and the service is Apache 2. And we need to do such immersion both manually and automatically. So let's fire up our browser to do the manual immersion first. And press enter. And the proxy server is refusing connections. Sorry about this. I need to disable the proxy first. And now we can refresh the page. And as you can see, we can get this default Apache 2 test page for the CentOS. And we can also check or view the page source. Sometimes page source can leak some sensitive information, but not this case. So next we need to check whether this site has robots file or not. Not found. Next, we can launch Ligato to do the automatic immersion, because Ligato can give us rich information about the web application. For example, like request header, the banner or service version information, and also some common files or directories. Even more importantly, if the web application is vulnerable, and Ligato also can give us such information. And I think Ligato found this file, sitemap. This file is very important when we do the web application immersion, and can give us the map or some, some functions are provided by the site. We can put here. And this is the XML file and URL. If you look at this URL very closely and carefully, you can notice this file index, but the extension is not normal HTML. So I think we need to copy and paste over here. Later we need to check it out manually. And also can give us the priority monthly, nothing else important, okay? So also, found the WordPress directory, and of course we need to take a look at this directory. Press enter. However, we got an error. Error, establishing a database collection. It means that this machine is not properly configured or developed. So I think the WordPress is not active. WordPress application is not active at this moment. And also, please view page source sometimes, especially for the CTF-like machines. The source page can give something else besides the page itself. Okay, and now we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. We can press enter. We can get the same directory. However, a lot of output or error doesn't matter. We found this one note. We can copy and access this file note. So why it's taking so long time? Anyway, we can use Q. Note text and failed, couldn't connect to server. Maybe the server, the target machine has some problem. We need to restart the machine. And I do not want to waste your time. So see you there after I restart the machine. Okay. All right. I've already come back. And this is the note.txt. Note from developer team. Try harder. Immersion is the key. So I think we have already done almost everything with this web application. But not too much exciting information besides or except this file. So next, I think we need to take a look at this file or this page. We can paste in here, press enter, and we can, here, keep calm and hack. A very interesting picture, and but nothing important. We need to check its source code. Here, the form. However, here the form, why we, over the page, we cannot see this form. Why? Because here there is attribute hidden. Hidden is true. So I think this is the reason we cannot see this form on the page. But because this is done on the client side, which is easily bypassed. So how to do? We can open the inspect of browser, and we can locate this form and remove this attribute hidden. Okay, and now as you can see, we can get this box, and actually from the name we can tell that maybe we can run or execute command, for example, like ls submit. However, now the main part, what it's low, try other method. So it's very clear we need to change the method. At this moment, the method is get. We need to change the method, for example, to post. So how to do? And I think there are different ways, but for me, I prefer to use the Burp Suite. So let me show you. We can enable the proxy. So all traffic will go through the Burp Suite, and then we can launch the Burp Suite. Next, start. And the proxy, make sure intercept is on. And now we need to remove the hidden attribute of this form. And then the form will be appeared. So next we can hit submit again. And as you can see, we got the request. And then we can send the request to repeater module. And we need to do some manipulation. For example, first of all, we need to change the method from get to post. And correspondingly, we need to add the body. And the name should be the AI. And the value would be ls at. Of course, we can remove. Okay, so now we can, I think we can send. As you can see, we got the content of the current directory, ls. I think you know, I'm certain you know what the ls command does, okay? And the note in the CMD. So next, I'd like to, I want to retrieve this PHP file to see, the actual code of this file. So how to do? We can, sorry, this should be the post. And here, the value, we can cat cmd php, okay? And now we can send. As you can see, we got the content of this cmd.php file. Even we can get these credentials. So maybe we can next we can use this credential to SSH to the target. We can copy. Even we do not need to do anything else, right? And we can paste over here. Next, we can copy and we can SSH. Press enter. However, when you SSH to the target, you will get this error, no matching host key type found. So I think to solve this issue is very easy. We just put the option of the host key algorithm and add the SSH dash DSS. And we can press enter and we can copy the password from notebook. So we can copy and we can paste over here. Very easy, right? Next, we need to do some local enumeration. So here, got this file. We can cut out this file. I think this should be the user flag. And we can go to the home directory. And the two other users, W1, permission denied. Okay, permission denied as well. Next, we need to check the kernel version. This kernel is very old. So I think we can find the exploit for this kernel. I'm not going to do this way. If you want me to do, please let me know in the comment below, okay? So next, we need to do more enumeration. For example, in almost every case, we need to check the sudo to see whether the current user can run sudo. It can. Even, we cannot. I think the ping is not what we want. However, this one, RPM, we can use this packet manager. The RPM is packet manager for the CentOS. So how to do? We can go to the website of the, maybe I cannot remember this website very well, and we can go to this GTF OBIMS, which contains a lot of instructions to, utilize the binaries to elevate privilege. For example, this case should be RPM, and we can go to sudo. And for us, we just copy, not this one, copy this one. We can copy and paste over here. And we need to provide the password for the current user. We can copy and paste over here. Great. We successfully elevated our privilege to root user. Then we can navigate to root directory, and then we can grab the root flag without any problem. So that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.